Okay, so we're ready for reassembly. Some valuable lessons that I learned. Number one, when you have the intake manifold on top, don't use a crowbar and put it here and try to pry the intake manifold off. Even though it's unbolted, the slightest amount of pressure on this very weak 30-year-old timing chain cover will just cause a hole to appear. Very large hole appeared. So it cracked it and it fell in, but I was able to get it out with a vacuum cleaner and a piece of tubing, thankfully. So then I found a piece of aluminum that they sell at Orchard Supply. They also sell it at hobby shops. It comes in like a 10-inch by 6-inch piece. 0.008 was the thickness, I believe. Then you just cut it with scissors, and then you get some JB Weld, which is epoxy, but it's not just regular epoxy. It's high temperature epoxy. It's called JB Weld. That goes on very liberally all over the place, and just put that on. So I patched my hole, thankfully. You're gonna have to take a valve cover off, and then you're gonna want to clean this as much as you can, as long as you can, until it hurts, because you need this clean. When you put the new gasket on, you want to put some black RTV silicone around it, around the water parts, the two sides there, water. Put it around there, put the gasket on, and then I'm going to put it again, and then I'm going to put it on. You need to seal the water part because it always leaks from there. And then don't forget to put some here along the edge of the bead here, right, a little bead, I mean along the edge right here, where the two gaskets meet. This yellow stuff is called super high tack. They sell it at AutoZone. Just say, do you have any super high tack? It's yellow. That's gasket stuff, and it's sticky, so you can get the gasket to stick in that place while you put the new one on. So one more thing, the two manifolds here, the old one is the stock Chrysler one, and you'll notice it only has so many ports. The Edelbrock one has a lot more, so I had to go on a really wild goose chase looking for plugs. The plugs I got from AutoZone, or no, from Craig & O'Reilly, whatever, Shucks, Checkers, whatever. Here's the part number. Well, we can't see it in the thing there. 226600. Edelbrock plugs, 226600. I needed to buy 3 of them, and I kind of wish I got 4. But I'll make it work, I think. The old Chrysler one has this right here, which is a tube for outlet for water for the heater. The new one didn't have that. The new one had a larger size, and the larger size is not going to work. It's 5/8 inch, and I need 1/2 inch. And that one's 1/2 inch, but it's pretty much corroded on there. There's not even a hex head on it to get it off. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. What I think I'm going to do is use the 5/8 one that came on the intake, and get a reducer. It's a little plastic coupling. So 5/8 with some 5/8 tubing, then use the adapter, then go back to 1/2, and then that'll go into the that has to go over here into the heater thing right there. Alright, well, I'm going to start reassembly now, so here it goes.